The base tag specifies the base URL and or target for all the relative URLs in a document. To put this in simpler words, the base tag lets you type just the name of the files in your web page without having to type the entire long URL name. The base tag simply tells the browser where to find the files. Okay, let's do a simple example here. I'm going to type an image tag and put the source, and then I'm just going to type the whole URL, like gleader.com/images /puppy.jpg. Okay, now I'm going to actually go down to the next line and close that tag down here because I want to put the width of 200, and I'm going to add a title of puppy. Okay, so when I render that, this is what you see. Now let's say I have a lot of pictures that I want to put on this page. If I use the base tag, then I won't have to type this whole part right here every time. That's a lot of typing. So this is going to save you some typing, especially, like I said, if all the images are in the same directory. All the images must be in the same directory in order for this to work. So the base tag must go inside the head tag. Now, it doesn't matter if you go above the title or below it. I'll just put it below it. So I'm going to create the base tag, and I'm going to type href, put the href attribute, and then in quotation marks type the folder like that. Now I have to put the slash on the end, and I'll explain that here in a minute. And then close your quotation marks. Now I'm going to close the base tag. The base tag does not use a closing tag. Okay, so let's try this out here. So if I render it, there it shows up again. Now let me show you what happens if I don't. Here, let me erase this here. I'm just going to put the name of the file for the source, and then I'm going to render it again. It's still there, see? But if I take out the base tag and I render it, see, the puppy disappears because it doesn't know where to find this image of the puppy. So I'll put that base tag in there, back in there, and now when I render it, see, it knows where to find it. So I can put any image on there, put as many images as I like, as long as all the images are in this directory, then they will show up. Now if you leave out this / on the end and try to render it, see, it won't work. You have to have this / on the end of the file in the href attribute in the base tag. Render this again. There can be only one base tag in a document, and it must be inside the head element between the opening head tag and the closing head tag, but not within the style tag. Okay, so there's another way to use the base tag. Now I'm going to get rid of this image here. Go ahead and render it again. Alright, if I have some anchor tags or hyperlink tags, and I'm going to put the click here to see a puppy and close that anchor tag. So the href tag will also work here. So when I render it, when I click here, you'll see the puppy. Alright, so let me go back. Okay, there's one more attribute that you can put inside the base tag, and I'm going to make some room here. And this attribute is the target attribute. Now I can put this in quotation marks or not. So if I put blank, for example, now I can put that without quotation marks, or I can use the quotation marks. It doesn't matter. That will tell it so that when I click on this, it's going to open this in a separate browser window. See, so it created, if you look up here, it created the separate browser window. My original window is here. If you want to learn more about the target attribute, go back and review the video lesson on the anchor and hyperlink tag. Okay, that's it for the base tag. I hope this makes your coding a lot easier.